So this is how I heal myself. As you can see from my weapon, I have 2,177 life after each kill. I have a pitiful 16 life per hit. I don't think that life per hit is really an end game solution. It's great for Act 1, but unless you have like 1,000 life per hit or something, or even 500 or 1,000, which is cost quite a bit, it really doesn't do you as good as like a life per kill or the health globe, as because there's so many mobs on the screen that health globe just drop all over. So this is how I heal myself, and it's so cheap in the auction house to get life per kill and life per I'm sorry, health globe bonus, because I don't know if people know it, but this is really good. It heals you really, really fast. So that's what I use to heal myself. So here's my favorite wasps: illusionists, mortars, wallers, and frozen. I mean, who doesn't like this? When I was playing this for the first time with much lower gear than this, these wasps would just annoy the heck out of me. I mean, just look at that. You hit on the split, it was just annoying as hell. But now that my gear's better and I use life after each kill, bring on the illusionist. I love it. You die easy, and then you heal me when you die, and you drop a health glow sometimes. I mean, this is why I chose to use life after kill. I mean, bring on these wasps. You guys need to die. I just really hate mobs that flee. They're just so annoying to deal with. But yeah, I mean, life after hit is good, but as you can see, I think in this situation it works better. Before I got my resist high enough, if you get hit by like 2 or 3, 4 of those poison shit from the wasp, yeah, you're instantly dead. But then as you can see, all those cyclones there, yeah, that's where all the monk damage is coming from, even though it doesn't show up on our damage on our character sheet, but yeah, that's probably at least half of our damage. And here's another pack that I love. Shielding and molten. The pain in the ass, shielding and molten too. As you can see, look at that. Mobs die, they heal me. I get a health glow, they heal me. Why do I need life on hit? It costs so much, 10, 50, 100 million for life on hit weapons. Forget it. Get life after each kill and health glow pickup bonuses. That's what you need. Now these were a lot easier. Arcane enchanters and the poison, plague, extra health. These were also no problem at all. But as you can see, I'm leaving all the mobs on the screen just so when I need a heal, I just kill them. That's why I like this build much better, so I can skip the trash mob and just run into elites and then kill everything all at once. That's the way I like to do it, and I think it's much faster. So I just got an upgrade on my offhand, which is I think it's a godly offhand. I mean, it's got dex, life after each kill, which I love, 88% base crit, and open socket. When I can afford it, I'll get the 100 crit socket in 100 crit gem in both my weapons, but for now the 70 is all I can craft myself till I get somebody to craft a higher one. But yeah, this is like, I mean, it's godly. Look at my life per kill. So I'm at 3,751. I mean, I don't even kill trash mobs. I run past the trash mobs, I hit the elites, the champs, and my cyclone AoE kills the trash mob while I'm killing the champs. So they're healing me while they're dying. I mean, that's my play style. So yeah, screw life on hit. The life leech I got in here was just a bonus, but really 2.9%, I mean, it's not bad. When I'm AoEing a lot of mobs, the 3% actually does add up, so that's not bad. I think that this offhand, it's gonna last me like a very, very long time. Unless they nerf crit damage, which it could happen. If they don't, this offhand will last me a very long time. And I got it for a real bargain too, because people don't realize how just because it is a low damage, that it's not that great, but really it's godly when it has an open socket and a high crit base damage. So if you're looking for weapons, you really want to look for that, the crit damage. As you see, both of these have really good crit damage, but they have their DPS is pretty low, but I make up for it with my 379% crit damage and my 34 chance to crit. So yeah, that's where my DPS is coming from. As you can see, I have 45k unbuffed. Here's with the Breath of Heaven. Whoops. So when I have Breath of Heaven up, that's 51.7k, and then when I hit Mantra Conviction, it won't buff my damage, so no point in showing you that. But it does. You guys do get the 48%, but it won't show it here. So that's why kind of monks look like we have low DPS, even though we have the best damage modifiers. But I'll show you with the Blinding Flash. I'm at 80,000, pretty much 80,000 DPS. So when you hit Blinding Flash, and then you also have the 48% here, I mean, that burst is just insane. The 3-second burst you can do with that right there is really insane damage. So yeah, that's another reason why if you see a demon hunter with like 100, 200, 300k damage, and your monk is only sitting at like 50, 80k damage, you're doing just as much, if not more, DPS than them. So yeah, your damage comes from Cyclone and from your damage modifiers. So yeah, don't worry just because this class looks like it has low DPS, it really doesn't. And plus I'm not squishy like a demon hunter, so I'm not gonna die from a trash mob that hit me while I don't notice. So yeah. So I just want to say one last time, I'm not knocking life on hit that it's completely useless. I think it's a great stat, especially for Act 1, even Act 2 and 3. It's just that it costs so damn much, and that life per kill and life gold bonus is so underrated, that because everybody just thinks that life on hit is the end all be all stat to get for life regen. It really isn't. If you watch some streams, a lot of high DPS monks doing Act 3 and 4, they don't even have life per hit. It's not even needed. I mean, if you're fighting a boss or elites that just one-on-one, that life on hit's not going to keep you up. It's not going to keep you up unless you have an insane amount. So and plus it costs so much. Just I don't know. Just forget life on hit and try out these other two stats. It's a much cheaper upgrade because people just don't realize it. So yeah, give that a try. And I guess one last tip to add in is my life globe. My globe radius is 10. I think any higher than 10, I'm hurting myself because sometimes I don't want to pick up the health globes, but any lower than like 7 is probably too low. So 7 to 10 is a pretty good radius, is what I like. I don't want health globe radius of 15, 20, 30 yards because then it's just going to pick up everything when I don't want it to. Sometimes I want to leave the health globe on there to pick up when I feel like it. So I think 10 is a great radius, and since I'm not a botter farmer, I don't care that I have 30 yard radius to just pick up the gold. So yeah, that's not me.